Good afternoon everyone. My name is Miss Manju. I am your computer teacher. Today we are starting our computer classes. So before starting the chapter, I will tell you some introduction about the computer subjects. In school we are having two periods. Once in a week we are having two periods. One period is as a theory period and another period as a practical period. Theory period we will study in our class only, and practical period one more teacher will come and all students will go together to the practical classes, to the practical lab. Computer lab is there and all students are getting the computers separately there, and whatever we are discussing in the theory periods, that you have to do it in the practical periods. Okay, this is happening in the school. So two periods, once in a week two periods are there. Both the periods you have to bring the computer book, computer copy also. We have to maintain one computer copy for computer subjects, one interleaf copy. Everyone know interleaf copy. What is interleaf copy? It's a one side blank page and another side ruled one. So whatever we have to make some drawing also, some diagram also. So diagrams you can prepare in the blank sheet, and other question answers and everything you can write it in the ruled sheets. Okay. So while going for the practical classes, there are some rules I have to tell you, because first time some students are from other school also. So I have to tell that instructions everything in the first day only. So I'm telling that in school we are whatever we are discussing in the theory period, you are going for doing the practical same. That time you have to bring your book and copy. If suppose question answers everything is discussed, one chapter is fully completed, we will be discussing the question answers and you have to write it on the same day. If you are not bringing your computer copy, you are coming without the computer book, you are not allowed to enter the computer lab. Without book you cannot do any practical inside the computer lab. And we will be maintaining the register also, we will be maintaining the attendance also. Those who are not bringing the book, those who are missing the computer practical periods, we are having some records also. After that we will see. Okay, and without completing your work you are not allowed to enter the lab. These are the basic knowledge I have to tell you. Now nowadays everybody is doing the computer, all are doing the online class, all are attending the online classes. Everybody is very familiar with the computer. I am very happy because I no need to explain all the basic concepts of computer, because all are experts now. Everybody is starting the computer, how to start, how to shut down, everything you know. Okay, now we can directly come to the first chapter. We are starting with the first chapter. Our subject is basically related to practical classes, means only one chapter. First chapter is related only theory, there is nothing to do the practical inside that, and the rest of the all chapters are practically based chapters. Okay, now we will discuss, we are starting with the first chapter. After completing this chapter I will be giving some work also to do as a practical at home. You can practice it, and I can do also. When you come back after reopening the school, I will be asking to do some work. Whatever work I am giving from this from the chapters, you have to do the practice from home. Okay, this now we are not able to come to school and come to do the practicals from school, so you have to take out your time to do the practical classes. Okay, now we are starting the first chapter. I already told you, it's a theory based chapter. There is nothing to do anything practical. Now we will be completing this chapter very fast because it's a simple chapter only. So this is suppose basically I have to tell you some introduction also about this chapter. And this is computer language. Okay, this chapter is, all of you please take out your book, page number 5, first chapter. Please take out your book. Okay, first computer language. First, computer language means what is a language, how many languages you are aware about it. So mostly 6th class children, you are aware about two languages, that is English and Hindi. And this year you are learning another new language also, that is Sanskrit. Most of the students are able to write and listen two languages, that is Hindi and English. Okay, and if I ask you people, how many languages computer can understand, you people will say, definitely you people will say so many languages computer can understand. Everything computer is giving us the answer. Whatever questions we are asking through computer, this all answers computer will give. That will be your answer. I am 100% sure this is your answer. But we also know computer is, nowadays computer is so developed one. Everything is with 1 minute, everything with 1 second, everything will coming out. So we also don't feel any bad, means whatever is our doubt we are asking to computer only. But basically computer can understand only two things that you all have to learn first. You don't think that computer can understand everything, there is no limitations, whatever we are asking everything computer skill. That is not true. Okay, computer is a machine. You know, computer is a machine. Computer cannot think itself. Whatever we are asking, computer can give. There is so many knowledges inside computer. So we have already installed everything inside, but then also some limitations are there. You have to learn this first thing from this chapter. You have to learn computer can understand only two things. What is that? 0 and 1. Two digits only computer can understand itself. That is 0 and 1. That is called binary digits. These two only computer can understand itself. Then how the computer is doing all the work, whatever within seconds we are getting the answers back. Whatever complicated questions we are giving, whatever complicated calculations we are giving to computer, within seconds it is giving the answer. How this computer is giving these answers so fast? For this there is a translator languages are there. Translator language means whatever we are typing, whatever we are giving, everything is translating into binary digits, zeros and 1. It is doing it very fast. We cannot imagine how much fast this is or everything is doing, because we are getting the answers very fast. So whatever we are typing, this everything is translating into binary digits, that is zeros and 1. Okay, there are language programs are there for this one, for translating the things inside. It's already inbuilt the computer. So it is with the help of the translator languages this computer is able to give all the answers. Understood? This is the basic things I have to tell you from this chapter, how these languages was developed. There are 4 different types of how this what are the types of languages computer is using. These all the things are coming inside the chapter. Okay, this is very simple. And this much you understood. Computer can understand only two things, that is binary digits 0 and 1. Rest of the things, how it is going, how this computer is working, then this translator languages program, that is software, it is already inbuilt the computer. Whatever we are typing, whatever we are doing in the computer, everything is translating to digits, binary digits. There is a translator programs are already inbuilt inside the computer for translating the things to high level language to machine language. Machine language is binary language, binary digits, that is machine language. So it is translating everything from the high level language to whatever. High level language means whatever we are typing, that is English, Hindi, whatever we are typing, that is called high level language. Nowadays we are using the high level language only. Nobody is using the machine language because it is very difficult. Zeros and ones, if we are to type, it is not at all possible. Okay, now we are using the high level language. There is a translator program to translate the things to machine language, high level language to machine language. That much only you have to understand. This is the basic concept of this chapter. Now we are starting the chapter. Take out the page number 5, first chapter, computer language. Okay, without a language it is very difficult to express our views and feelings to the others. You know what is the need of language? If you don't know any language, if you are not able to speak English or Hindi, and those who are not able to understand your language, it will be very difficult to communicate with others. To communicate with others, we use a language which could be understood by the others. Now you know what is the use of language. You have to express your views. You have to, whatever you wanted to speak, you have to tell through language only. In the similar way, we need a language to communicate with the computer, because you know computer is a machine. It cannot think itself. So we have to, how we can communicate with computer? We need a proper language. The computer works according to the given instructions. Okay, computer, I told you already, computer cannot think. Okay, whatever instruction we are given to computer, according to that only it will work. These instructions are written in a computer language. This is, we cannot give that like this only, this all instruction. There is a proper rules and regulations. With the instructions, whatever instruction we are given to computer, these instructions are written in a computer language. When you go to this year only we are studying some basic level of computer language. Small 10th chapter, introduction to basic and QBasic. So these are the basic computer languages. We will start. You will learn also. In last chapter only we are going to start the computer language. Then you will understand how to write a program. Okay, it's all given instructions we are giving to computer how it should work. Before we proceed to the main topic of computer language, let us be familiar with the three terms. Okay, these three terms before starting the computer language you should know. But program, okay, what is a program? This is related to the computer language. A program is a set of instructions which ask the computer to do a specific work. A computer program is a software. You know, you heard the two terms of computer. One is software and one is hardware. What is hardware? In smaller classes you already learned. Hardware means it's the parts of computer that we can touch and see. Also some computer parts you can see, computer monitor, this CPU, mouse, these all are computer hardware engineer and software engineer. But software is a proper written instructions is already inside the computer, you cannot see and touch. This is already inbuilt inside the computer. Okay, that is a software. That is a program. A program is a set of instructions. Some instructions we have given, some order, some advice we have given to the computer which asks the computer to do a specific work. For doing some specific work we are given the proper instructions to computer. That is called a program or software. Okay, understood? We have to give some instructions to computer to do the specific work. Now next one is programming. Okay, programming means the process of writing specific instructions and commands in a computer language is called programming. What is programming? Those who are writing the program, that process is called a programming. Means I will tell you simple example. Suppose you are writing the leave letter to somebody. You are writing the leave letter to your class teacher. How there is a process, proper order is there. First you cannot write that then when you write the leave letter, first there will be date. Okay, then to whom you are writing, that address should be there. After that subject will be there, then the content. After that last only your signature will be there. Correct? This is the format for writing the leave letter. The same case here also, when you write the program there are proper rules and regulations. First you have to write some there are proper commands. First command should be that. Okay, you cannot write the last command and the first command at last. Okay, there is a proper order, proper rules and regulation. That is called a programming. The process of writing specific instructions and commands in a computer language is called programming. That is the process when you are writing the program, that process is called a programming. Each programming language has its own rules and way of writing the commands. Okay, so many computer languages are there. Some basic computer languages it is written in the note the fact last. Commonly used computer languages: Basic, Fortran, Pascal, COBOL, C++, Java, C++, Hash. These all are the commonly used computer language. These all languages are different rules and regulations. Okay, suppose you are using the Basic, there are proper rules, and another language Fortran, that is also there. It's having its own rules and regulations. That is called the programming languages. The specific way of writing commands is called syntax. Underline that. The specific how you are writing with the programming language is called a syntax. Now programmer. Who is a programmer? Can you say you are a programmer? Do you know how to write the program? Those who are specific, those who are able to write the program with the help of computer languages, they are called programmers. Okay, those who are studied higher studies, those who are masters in computer degree, and those who are eligible to do the proper computer language, those who can use the computer language, specific computer language, they are only called as a program. You people are knowing how to open the computer, how it is shut down. There's some small things you can do with the computer, but you are not able to. We cannot say you are a programmer because you cannot understand any commonly use computer languages and all. Okay, now a programmer is a person who has efficiency on a specific computer language and writes computer programs for getting the work done before the computer. Those who are having the efficiency to do the specific computer language to do the computer program, those who can write the computer program, they are only called as a programmer. Okay, now computer language. So these are the main commonly things when you are talking with the computer language and all. These three things should be understand. What is a program? what is a programming and who is a programmer. Those who are able to write, those who are having the efficiency to write the computer programs, they are only called as a programmer. Okay, program is also, you have to write. Suppose you are writing, you wanted to make some video, means some cartoon characters, you have to make one videos. So cartoon characters and all, you have to make a mobile game. This all you have to write some programs. Suppose you want to make one video games and all, so you have to write everything, you have to create everything, cartoon characters, everything you have to create. For that you have to write the programs. Okay, so this for writing the programs, you should be aware about the proper computer language. Now, computer language. A language in which a computer programmer writes instructions for a computer to execute is called a programming language. Okay, what is a computer language? A language in which a computer programmer writes instructions for a computer to execute is called a programming language. Who is writing the computer? Computer language? The computer programmer is writing the instructions for a computer to execute. Execute means to perform. They have to perform some work with the help of computer. So he is writing the computer programmer is writing the computer programs with the help of a computer language, that is called a programming language. A programming language is necessary to communicate with computers. It should be communicate with the computer only. Whatever programming language is writing, it should be communicate with the computers. There are different types of languages for giving instructions to the computer. There are different types of language. Okay, that we will see what are the different types of languages which we can communicate with the computer. First one is first generation language. It is divided into 4. First generation, second generation, third generation, or fourth generation language, or 4GL. Okay, this is first generation language or machine language. I told you already, that is binary language, binary digits, that is called first generation language, where we can use only zeros and ones. If you wanted to write that computer programming with the help of machine first generation language or machine language, you have to write the program with the zeros and 1. Is it easy? Everything you have to write with the 0 and 1. Nowadays nobody is aware how to use the machine language. You are used to write with the English language or any other language. Okay, now it is very difficult. Normally nobody is using this language. Okay, first generation language or machine language, second generation language or assembly language, third generation language or high level language, and fourth generation language or 4GL. And here also in the side there is a note the fact who is the first computer software programmer. One lady is there, Lady Ada Lovelace is called the first computer software programmer. Underline that. Who has written the first program, first software. One lady is there, one lady Ada Lovelace is called the first computer software programmer. Underline that. Now note the fact. Commonly used computer languages. These are the nowadays people are using this, and another computer languages are also there, but these are the normally used computer languages: Basic, Fortran, Pascal, COBOL, C, C++, Java, and C#. Okay, these are the commonly used computer languages. Underline that also. These also are very important. And in some computer languages this year you will learn, that is Basic and Flash also you will learn this time. Okay, these are the computer languages, commonly used computer languages. Now we are discussing with the first generation language or machine language. I already told you what is first generation language or machine language. Machine language means there is only zeros and ones are using. We cannot use any other language, any other high level language, English, Hindi and all, any other languages we cannot use. We have to use only 0 and 1. Before starting that, now everything is developed. Before everyone was using the machine language only, they were not able to find out the this one. After so many researches and all, the second generation language, they have found some other codes. After that only high level languages come. Now it is fourth generation. Now we are using the fourth generation language, first generation language or machine language. Now we are seeing a language translator is a computer program that converts instructions written in one language to another in terms of computer language. Basically, a computer can understand binary language in the form of 0 and 1. The all of the data fed in the computer is first converted into binary codes. Okay, these binary codes are machine language, and a computer can only understand the machine language. Okay, so a language translator is a computer program that converts instructions written in one language to another in terms of computer language. Basically, a computer can understand binary language. I already told you basically that basic thing, computer can understand only binary language, that is 0 and 1. The all of the data fed in the computer is first converted into binary code. Whatever we are typing, suppose you are writing some letters, you are doing some calculations, everything is converting into binary codes. These binary codes are machine language, and a computer can only understand the machine language. So these binary codes are machine language, and a computer can only understand the binary, that machine language, that you already know now. Only computer can understand two things, that is 0 and 1. Okay. Now machine language is also called low level language. Another name is there, that is first generation language, machine language, then low level language. Okay, low level binary language also we can say with this. So 4 names are there with the first generation language or machine language, low level language, and binary language. A computer program written in machine language on one computer is specifically for that machine where it has been written. It may or may not run on the other computer. Okay, if you are writing some binary languages, binary programs there that computer only, specifically we can use the same computer. We cannot carry the same to another computer. So you have to do with the same computer only. If there was a mistake of a single 0 or 1, the whole program may not run. Suppose you are writing everything with the zeros and 1. Suppose you miss one 0 inside, so we cannot understand also where is this missing, and everything is all letters, everything is in zeros and 1. So it will be very difficult to find out where this mistake has come. Okay, and now some advantages also there in machine level language, and some disadvantages also there. Advantages we will see first. Advantages of machine level language: computer can understand it very easily because there is no need of any translator program. So this is the computer language, only zeros and ones computer can understand very easily. And next, it gives instruction to a computer in a very fast manner, because in between there is no translator program, so it is giving the instructions to a computer in a very fast manner. Then no translation of language is required, no translator program or software is required in that, because we are writing everything in zeros and ones, so computer is directly understanding everything. Now what are the disadvantages of machine level language? A mistake of writing 0 or 1 can produce different outputs. It is very difficult. Suppose if you are writing a program in machine language, there will be a big so you have to write so many things in zeros and 1. If there is any mistakes, if you miss one zeros or ones, sometimes it will give the different outputs, otherwise it will not work. Okay, it is difficult to learn, understand, and write. So you cannot, if you wanted to write or learn later on, you cannot understand. Everything is in zeros and 1. All letters, everything is in zeros and 1, and it will be very difficult to understand, learn, and write. It is difficult to modify the programs written in LLL. LLL means low level language. It is difficult to modify the programs written in LLL. Means suppose you wanted to change something in the program, it will be very difficult, because it is understanding the things it will take too much time to understand the whole program, and if you wanted to change something inside, it is also very difficult. It is not portable. What is the meaning of portable? Portable means you can carry something to somewhere. So your laptop and everything nowadays you can carry, but this program, whatever you are typing, whatever you are writing in the machine language, it is not portable. You cannot carry this program to one place to another place. Okay, now understood what is machine language? 3 forms are there: first generation language, machine language, and low level language. Okay, this is the binary language also, you can say. In machine language we are using only 2 things, that is 0 and 1. Whatever we have to type, we have to write it in the zeros and 1, binary language only. Whatever we are writing, you have to write it in the machine language only. You are not supposed to use any other language, only zeros and 1. So those who are expert to write in machine language, they are only able to do the machine language. Otherwise, suppose like people, you are not able to, you cannot understand how to write the big program in machine language. Okay, nowadays nobody is using to write the machine language. Maybe some experts will use. Now otherwise it is very difficult to write it in the machine language. Why? It is everything you have to write it in the zeros and one only. That is why. Okay, understood what is first generation. Earlier when we start the programming, that time everyone was using this only. It was very difficult. Now after recovering this problem, they have found some next level language, second generation language or assembly language. Okay, so that we will take it next class. So next class will be next Monday at 5 p.m. So be ready with your book time. Okay, next class we will meet you on Monday. Bye.